Look, we're getting to Man United. You're going two-footed, right? You are going two-footed.
Look, this is, and for any Man United fan listening to this, they've looked at that performance, they've looked at the manager, they looked at the players, they've looked at the result and gone, the writing's on the wall. We've been saying it for a long time, okay? He's got the squad of players. That performance second half was nothing short of a disgrace. That is a team. And on the back page, you made a great point before we come in there. Back page of the Sun.
No excuses.
It says here, Ollie, no more excuses.
I know.
I'm sorry, but that there shows he's utterly clueless. That performance, the team shape, they went down to 10 men, yes. But come on, they went to 5 at the back. He didn't change it. They were getting overrun in the middle of the park. 3 in the middle of the park. Poor Pogba, and Fernandes. Second half, I got so much sympathy. They had no help. They're getting passed around. The back 5 didn't move.
Yeah,
they're getting outnumbered in the middle. They should have gone to. It wasn't working. They should have gone to a 4-4. And United got exactly what they deserved, I'm afraid. And he's been exposed again. Brutally tonight.
How many times does this keep happening though, Jace? How many times in Europe does it happen? Got knocked out of the Champions League last season in the group stages when they were done. They were through.
They had 1 foot into the knockout stages.
And then they just let it go. How many times in big moments does he get it wrong tactically?
But today's game, the game can change. The game changed on the red card, right? But that didn't mean that it was over. Yes, you got to shuffle your pack. Yes, you got to come up with a formation. And he had to make a change. He had to bring Dalot on. And unfortunately, Sancho, again, I mean, as a managerial decision, he's got to make a tough call. But how's Sancho feeling right now? His life at United has got off to a sticky start. Mm-hmm. Hasn't been particularly great. He goes away in his first Champions League game. Van der Beek, another one, but gets his minutes on the pitch. Gets beat 2-1.
But surely you keep Jadon Sancho on the pitch. You've just paid, 70 million for him?
Well,
and you're dragging him. I know Wan-Bissaka's got sent off, but take Van der Beek off.
Well, it's, for me, the shape, when he bought, see what he did, he bought Van der Beek off at half-time and bought on Varane, so he's gone 5 at the back. And he's basically said to the young boys, you're not good enough to beat us. United ain't that good defensively. They are not that great defensively. The manager is not that great defensively to go out and play 45 minutes and say to a team, come on in, we've got 10 men, take us on. Because they got what they deserved. Yeah. They did, and they were brilliant young boys. They were talking about a side here. These are normally whipping boys of European football. You look at that goal, we've got young boys. Yeah. But to get rolled over 2-1, I don't care if they've gone down to 10 men. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer showed tonight how it was a disaster class. It was an absolute disaster. And even though the back pass from Lingard, people will say, yeah, it's a mistake. Ultimately, United got what they deserved tonight.
It's disappointing for them because now they got to go and look. It's not great to their Champions League start. You look at their group and you go, should be an easy group for them.
It probably still will be.
It's a Europa League group, really, isn't it? That's what it is. It's not like you look at Liverpool's group. It's a tough group. You look at Man United's go. It's a Europa League group. They should go through anyway.
They probably still will. But tonight showed it exposed Ollie. It did badly. I'd tell you what. Don't know.
Would you get rid of him?
I'd sack him. I've said this before. Honestly, we know what's coming. We know what's coming, don't we? So you've got Antonio Conte out there.
He's just brought in Sancho, Varane and Ronaldo. You want to get rid of the geezer? I'm
telling you now, who's a better manager? Antonio Conte or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Conte.
Right, you've got the whole season to go. You know, I'll tell you how this is going to go. There'll be a stage in the season where you think, God, I wish we'd done it earlier. Tonight shows you. It does. It gives you a snapshot again, and there's been a pattern emerging with Ollie. In particular in Europe. He failed last season. He couldn't get out of the group last season. It done him a favour to go in the Europa League. He done him a favour. It's an easier competition to win, and he managed to balls that up.
Let's get a Man United fan on because we're going to have loads calling up. I know it because you've gone two-footed. I think you're a little bit harsh, to be honest. I think you're a little bit harsh on him. I get where you're coming from. It's a bit reactive, very reactive, that, Jace. You know, talking about sacking him after one defeat.
It's not one defeat, though, is it? It's not just tonight. It's not tonight, is it? There's a history of this. It's not based on tonight.
What you're saying is they got the team, they ain't got the gaffer.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right, let's go to Daniel, who's a Man United fan. Daniel, good evening.
How you doing, guys? You okay?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good. Talk to us about that performance. Do you think Jason's been a bit harsh?
Yeah, a little bit. To be fair, I don't think Ole could contemplate for what happened in the game. It was an away match in Europe. We should have won it. We should have been on top. But to be fair, after the red card, I think he tried to basically shut up shop, and it didn't work. We can't plan for that back pass by Lingard. We can't do that.
Yeah, but you can plan for going down to 10 men. That's what people do. Teams do that now. You plan for that to go down to 10. It looked to me like he just didn't know what he was doing. You know, if you look at Chelsea, who went down to 10 men against Liverpool. Chelsea still looked like the better team in that game, and they put in an incredible performance to come away with a point. Man United go down to 10 men against a weak European side and get beat.
No, I appreciate what you're saying, but at the end of the day, that can happen in any game. You know, certain teams will turn up on certain days. Things will go certain teams' way.
Daniel, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. This is Man United we're talking about. You've been beaten away by young boys, and you're phoning up making excuses. Listen to what you're saying.
No, Jay. At the end of the day, Jason, like in the past 7 to 8 years since Fergie retired, most Man United fans haven't been happy about the football we've been playing. We've won a few trophies under Mourinho. That was like the highlight of the past 7, 8 years, something like that. We've seen progression under Solskjaer. Listen, I appreciate you're going to say he's not won anything. I appreciate that. I get that. But, you know, he's brought the aura back to United.
No, he hasn't. He's not brought any aura back.
The fans want to watch it again.
There's no aura.
Want to watch it again, yeah?
There's no aura.
He has.
Where's the aura? Where is it?
Well, he's brought Ronaldo back.
Well, how did that work tonight? Where's the aura tonight?
He scored.
I honestly couldn't care less if Ronnie keeps his job or not.
I'm not talking generally about tonight. I mean in general. Like there's a feel good factor about the club again. And you know what? People aren't giving him time. Yeah, he's missed out in finals. A couple of seasons ago, we got to a semi-final. We got to a final last year as well. I think it's only a matter of time, to be honest. I have to admit, honestly, I think you've got to give him a little bit more time. He's building something. When he first came into the job, people said he won't attract players. We've attracted.
Do you think Ronnie's come?
Sancho, Ronaldo.
Do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's attracted them?
Bruno Fernandes is going, and he's going to play for Ole as well.
Daniel, again, listen to what you're saying. Do you think Ole has attracted Ronaldo?
All right, listen. All right, he's not attracted to Ronaldo, has he? Ronaldo wanted to come back, or maybe
Fergie got him back.
You could manage Man United, and Ronaldo would want to come back. You could though.
Yeah, but like I say, we have still signed players. Jadon Sancho, that saga was dragging on for years, and he came. Bruno Fernandes is turned into one of the best, if not the best, Premier League midfielder in the league. He's come over to the club. He's playing for Solskjaer. He's signed for Solskjaer as well.
Mm.
You know.
So you're happy.
He's attracting some players. Let's face it. Varane's another one. He's come. He knows that Solskjaer's a manager, but he wants to come. And all right, he might be a bit of a United fan. I get that, and obviously, you know, we're a big club and such like. But at the end of the day, you come to play for the manager, don't you?
No, you come and play for Man United. That's what you come and play. You come and play for Man United.
So
doesn't matter who the manager is.
You could say that about a few years ago after Fergie retired, when we signed. Marouane Fellaini was our striker, and we had Morgan Schneider.
Because David Moyes wanted him. That's why he come, because that was who Moyes wanted.
Yeah, but like I said, we progressed ahead of that now. We're better than that now. We are better than that. We are attracting the big players. The big players are wanting to come again, and I appreciate that. I appreciate exactly what you're saying. Don't get it wrong. I appreciate that Moyes wanted.
Man United are always going to attract big players, though, Daniel. They're always going to attract. It's Manchester United. But what you can't have is keep attracting big players turning up, and you're not winning anything. Paul Pogba was a big player. He's come there. He's not. He hasn't. You know. He's not happy. He's running his contract down.
Granted, but you know, I think if Pogba gets into that team with Fernandes, with Ronaldo, and we start doing a bit in the league, I think Pogba will be. I'm not the biggest Pogba fan, but I think he actually might start doing a bit. To be fair, you look at the start of the season.
No, he's been brilliant this season. That's because his contract's running out. That's why he's got to perform.
Yeah, exactly. No, I appreciate that, Jamie. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, like I say, under Mourinho, he was really unhappy. Under Mourinho, the United fans weren't happy. We didn't see any progression. The same with Spurs. When Mourinho went to Spurs, we saw no progression in Spurs. It looked like he took Spurs back about 5 years.
Yeah, but we're not talking about getting Mourinho back at Man United. Talking about getting Antonio Conte or someone like that. He's probably the most ready-made manager for Manchester United right now. That's the question. Manchester United fans, get your calls in. 08 717 22 33 44. Same old stuff in Europe again.